wife kind of hit me up.
Still not finished, guys. Sorry.
What are
mm,
you doing, Dario?
Nothing.
You mean
milk my cow.
that's sus? That is sus. There's no. You're sus. You can't say you're doing nothing and then you say it so suspiciously.
Anywho, where were we?
Speaking about the what's the justice system?
It's not just the justice system, people. Society, like you said, doctor earlier. I agree. No, 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 not just America. Society in general. America, Canada, Jamaica, England. Right now, the system is still the same. Women are unfortunately deified. So they're seen as queens, goddesses. And don't get me wrong, women, again, I respect women because I came from one. But my mother was a flawed creature like every other woman is. There's no such thing as no goddamn God. My
Y'all
mother,
can be so difficult.
my mother was a flawed creature. My mother dropped a scare in my head by accident because of a little girl manipulating her. When she finally realized that she was being manipulated, she felt bad. My niece did that. There's a scar on the show right now, but the point me I try to make is she was easily influenced by like a 4 year old or 5 year old. Yeah. So again, my mother was a flawed creature. She's no goddess. She's a queen in her own right, but she was no goddess. This deifying of women need to stop. Women are flawed creatures like men. And again, I ask this question. Women complain about wanting women to understand, oh, the man them cheat, the man them a fuck on the place. Pardon, question. The men are not fucking in a vacuum. That means, for those who don't understand what that means, it means there has to be someone there. So it's another woman. So, I mean, I get it. The man a jankra, but the woman a jankra too. Them know said the man have a woman. They know. Come on, yo.
It's generally
Like
that
I hate when big people play like them nonsense. Google. You're telling me
no, I don't know what it
you never
is.
Google anybody name?
I don't know what it is about people in relationships or men in relationships or men that are married specifically. I don't know what the aura is about that type of man that ladies just feel drawn to cheat with. But god damn.
No, pause. No, listen. No, it's not a matter of aura, my boy. I mean, if I was in shape, I could have clapped everybody panda black here one more. Come on, I could. I know I could. I'm charming, I'm charismatic, enough to make people laugh. Like you said, doctor, I could make a killing. Now imagine me, all muscled up, everything breathing, and I'm making the whole club laugh. What do you think is going to happen? I'm selling myself that I'm funny and I look good. Most girls, that's all they really need. Just saying.
Fair point.
I mean, women have gotten so simple now. The amount of exercise you used to put in the 90s or early 2000s to get like a pumps. Right now, women are moved to man like them a man. The fuck? Yo, daddy, me like when I shot. Whoa! Female, climb it. I don't know you like that. Nah, I'm the same. Your print showing. I'm like, okay. Is the equivalent of saying your pussy buff. It's showing. You'd be offended, right? Well, yeah. So, well, you a man though. This is a chick saying this in a yo. This is a chick saying this.
I mean, let's be real. So, well, I'm not going to even. I've been saying the
Well,
word society a lot tonight.
I understand that. Let me finish. And she looks like a Leah. She sound like woman just you hear me attack? Now imagine that on a face like a Leah. Oh my God. I mean, even if I was thinking of even trying to go that road, which I really don't want to, I must say too much exercise for cheat. But oh my God. I mean, that's a fine looking man though. The fuck? The chick sound like a dude. I was like, Yo, I feel like a dark skinned bitch, you know, like, yo, what's up, mama? Yo, what the fuck? Yo, Big Daddy, what's up? Like, let me look up my shoulder. Let me no, 'cause I know I'm a fat man. You know, yo, I'm still overweight. I'm just saying. What's that, Big Daddy? I thought it was like some beefcake behind me. Like, oh, she's a chubby chaser.
I feel like those
What a
scenarios
chubby
only
chaser
happen
the
in
kiss.
your place, Bradshaw, but I'm not gonna lie. I've heard females attempting to like approach men here, like in a yard, and without the lie, sometimes it's sad, but genuinely it's very amusing to be and just so hilarious, just seeing them flounder themselves because they
Mm-hmm.
make it seem so awkward.
Yes, because most women don't know how to get a man. They know how to get approached. Come on, sir. You ever see a girl try to make a shot and get rejected and like her world crash and burn for that one rejection, yo? Imagine a man getting years of getting your heart ripped out, stomped on, and crushed in public too. And they're not saying a private, in public.
It's rarely in private though, unless I over text.
Big man. Big man. One time a girl I try flap a youth named Ryan Chin, no one know. Ryan Chin the uptown and she make sure plan it away where her friend them there and him friend them there. When she said about like she left him, blah 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 blah. Like, it's a power move. And I say, yeah, she can. You know Ryan though? Ryan put him hand down and said, "Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Oh my God. I didn't know if to get rid of the crosses here. Let me see walk with him like bomb. The place tear down. To shame. Wow. Yo, men, no feeling weird. Are you most men, and this speaks into the last time cancel last week. The last time last week. Yeah. Last week's podcast, masculinity, yo. Oh, no need for learn how to take rejection, yo. I'm sorry, yo. I get it. Sometimes you need to be teased. This whole me no want a body love for me. Yo, you know what that make you do? Resilient. That's what rejection does to a man. It's supposed to build resilience, my boy.
That
Just
only
know
that only prepares you for what comes next anyway.
nobody, nothing to prepare what happen in life. No matter how good a man you are.
It's kind of strange. Men are rejected almost every day in Jamaica, and yet still, I find it so odd that most of them so-called generic bad money or walk around the place or pretend like say, yo, yeah, they're that guy. They were once like that so-called nerdy type or whatever in a school or just that humble, quiet guy with us going about them day. One girl mess up them entire life. It's 15 years. That one just doesn't compute to me at all. Like, you're going to make one bad situation make you a dog for the rest of your life?
Look at it this way.
No, what I before you said nothing. I get that there are certain situations that are messed up that can F up someone's life permanently. You get all of that. But I find it too convenient that every man have the same sub story. Convenience that every single man have the same sub story. Oh, my heart was broken once, so now I'm cold. Bitch, get a furnace.
Yeah, true.
Get a furnace, my guy.
Yo, tell a man this, yo. There's no shame in rejection, man. Like I said, I suffered from one of the most cold-blooded betrayal I think a human being should ever experience, eh? And I don't resent women. Shit. Hell, I embrace women. I embrace women for what they are. Hypergamous in nature, explaining that even though you may be a nice guy, whatever, if a guy even handsome or spits better game than you, she may not want him, but she just wants him for that moment because that's her hypergamous nature screaming. And yes, that does make her a whore, unfortunately. But let's be realistic here. If a man starts to pull his resources, his time, his energy, his effort into you as a person, come on. You're taking that man seriously. why wouldn't you think you deserve the title that comes with what you did? The man is doing what he's supposed to do, like genuinely doing what he's supposed to do as a man in your relationship. And you step out just for that. What men do it too, what men do it too. Question. 9 out of 10 times, who provide more in a relationship, man or the woman? I mean, people are say, oh, nickels and dimes. Well, no, not really. I say, what type of man or the woman, which one are willing to go in front of a man with a knife or a gun?
You're not
Nine,
even, you don't need to, you don't even have to go that far, Bradshaw.
no,
Just,
but I'm saying that
you don't even have to go to the life of that situation. Let's just talk about general plumbing shit that just needs to be done around the house. Take out garbage. Repair the faucet that has broken off the pipe. When the kids them now listen, call daddy because daddy have the strap or the belt or whichever weapon of choice you want to use. Because I know that there are some psycho parents out there that will use all man. Hey, bad man, I'm not telling you no.
I use
Hey,
my hands and
hey, I'm not telling you no. Even though I know we grew up with this nature, I slightly resent my parents for beat me, you know, because that shit was traumatizing. Yeah, imagine I run for your life for something that wasn't even that bad. Or you have an opinion.
I'm trying to understand
That's
this.
usually
Yeah,
sorry.
I mean, it's model off of what they saw.
And brown thing.
Where's Doc and Dario?
That's usually a black and brown thing. Hispanics, Indians, and black people.
Yeah. Don't just make it obvious. Yo, yes, I'm part Indian, asshole. Fuck off.
I know. I mean, we make jokes about this shit, but it's actually really bad.
But man,
Yeah,
it's horrible.
yes, it is.
Like,
But you know,
no, hold on. To interject again, based on what Doc was saying a while ago, this is not to downplay the role of the woman in the household, because nurturing is important.
Very.
And
we
we're
don't
not also, we're
we
also not
don't
trying to
don't
downplay
don't
supporting
play
children.
don't play,
But
but
I mean, there should be there we have to learn better ways of scolding and reprimanding children as opposed to
yeah,
putting them
because
down,
if you're all right, if you
fucking
really
with
think
the
about
mess.
it, you know, if you really
Excuse
think
the
about
language.
it, reinforcement is not always going to be the end all be all result that you think you're going to get. Because I've seen a lot of times where negative reinforcement has backfired so badly that sometimes you get sons and daughters, mostly the sons who end up coming back to kill their parents. My brethren did that. And he stated, and I quote, I don't care anymore. No one heard my pleas for help, so why should I hear theirs? This is what this man said before he took his life. And I looked at that scenario and I'm like, you imagine how fucked up he must have been for
Yeah.
23 years of his life?
Thing that from my virgin from Young Crooks,
Uh,
who such chick was dating. He told me once that he was watching a documentary about this guy that I think he killed his wife and his daughter, or just his wife. Like he used to be like brutally abused by his father. He was always bottling up his anger. Like his father used to tie him up and beat him, and then like throw, think like vinegar and salt or something on the wounds or something of the sort.
Jesus Christ.
It was some brutal, like it was like torture. I wasn't even beating; it was just torture that he went through with his father. And it was just a simple argument with his wife, and he just lost it and just killed her. And
Shit.
that was the first time he realized that he was broken. He didn't wait or anything. He didn't try to hide. He didn't run. He went straight to the police. I think he either called the police or went to the police station and was like, "Yo, I just killed somebody. Just killed my wife." And then he pled guilty, explained everything. And when they asked him what was up, he's like, "Yo, this is it wasn't the argument. The argument might have been the final straw, but this shit has been stemming from when I was a kid. This happened to me, and I snapped finally. And this happened. I don't want it to happen again. Lock me up."
And most people will look at that and talk, oh, that's not justice. But look at it from his perspective. See, that's about I'm assuming this man is about like early 30s to probably late 40s or something like that.
Late 20s, early 30s.
Yeah. Imagine going through some Spanish level of torture, slave ship torture, bad man, from your own father, your flesh and blood. And the final straw is from the person who you say you committed to love. All right, let me ignore all that. The man called the police himself. The man state all the facts himself. The man could have easily ended his life, but no, the man wanted to serve his time and his punishment if we think about this shit. Most people now gonna do that. And I think there needs to be a conversation with parents if I admit, say, yes, you did do some fucked up things to your children. Because honestly, I guarantee you 99% of black parents, specifically the one in front yard, if they went into a room with them children and the child had all right for say everything that they think was ever done wrong to them, I guarantee you they left out of that room with tears.
Cause some people
no, that's true. I've had conversations with my mom where she got upset, but I mean, she couldn't even argue that she was wrong.
Because she knows she is.
But these are just the extreme cases. In like some smaller cases. Hold on, the smaller cases, it's you will find where you have adults taking shit, like being mistreated and abused at work, not knowing to stand up for yourself even when you're in the right.
I know, right?
But still taking abuse and still taking shit. And your parents will be there. Why are you taking this from your job? Why are you dealing with this shit? Yet still you have indoctrinated them and taught them from an early age, take shit from someone because they're superior to you.
Classic stand up for yourself bit, right? You ignore that part of life, and I agree, people.
How can I stand up for myself when I wasn't even taught to defend myself when I didn't do anything wrong?
That was bringing you down. Parent was the same one that was teaching you that, hey, once I'm superior, you have to take any shit I give you. So when they're adults, you're saying, why are you taking this? Why are you allowing your girlfriend or your wife to talk to you? Why are you allowing your husband to do this to you? Why are you in this abusive relationship? I know you were in an emotional abusive relationship with me for your whole life. But why are you taking this from a man? Why are you taking this from a woman? Why are you like that? Not realizing that you contributed to it.
It's the unconscious hypocrisy for me. You know, you can't blame the parents, but at the same time you can, because it stems from generational behaviorism. Isn't it? Because grandparents.
Remember what I said Tatiana had when I bought Tatiana the book for her birthday last year? Post-traumatic slave syndrome. Some of the ways that we even talk to our kids as black people and put them down, it stems from slavery days.
Yep.
It was a mentality that they had to develop to mentally beat down their own kids so that they wouldn't do so just to keep them safe, to keep them docile during slavery days. And we're still doing it now.
Yeah. And it breaks my heart to say this, but I know people who still think what they're doing is considered healthy, you know. Oh, this is to protect a child and whatever. I'm like, no. Mr. First off, most people, one thing, Mr. Me have to break the generational curse. I have to become financial literate, like fully financially literate. I'm not gonna half-ass it like I did before I started and I stopped. This is something me, my household, my beliefs are something I have to invest into for the next couple of years. And when my daughter's of age, she will at least know the right protocols to move forward with her life. I'm sick and tired of this notion now where, we keep talking about generation wealth, and we never seriously put much thought into what it really takes to achieve said generational wealth. That's my problem with all of this. People talk a good talk, but
3 generations that actually are okay in life.
And then, by the way, there's also this next thing too. This generational guilt shit has to die for black people. I mean, I get it. The parents, the families, they did their part. Fine, I get that. You feel obligated, fine, but it shouldn't possess you to the point where you literally cripple yourself for just to pay back something you never asked for. I'm sorry, yo.
But the
Duty
black
is duty. Responsibility is responsibility. You don't get a gold medal for doing what you're supposed to do. Do you think years from now, when my daughter's all grown up and have her job and her man and her whatever, you think when shit goes wrong and I'm going to look at her and say, "You ungrateful little you should be. I spent so much money on you." Are you serious? I would never do that. I would never do that. I swear to God. I don't know. And yet, people, I mean, I watched a video recently where a son was throwing his mother out of his house to make room for his. Should go back? Yeah, probably. 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 But yeah, can't get a straight answer, man. Be honest with you. Anyways, I don't know. Give me a second. I think them people and say we can't make it back. But yeah, and I find it so hypocritical. You know, say remember, I know this man is trying to be a good man. He was raised to be a good man. The man needs space for his new family. It seems as if that asked him mother nicely at first, but then she was kept playing that whole guilt trip, guilt him till dude's like, you know what? I'm sorry, ma, you gotta go. I mean, I'm trying to be nice about this, but yeah, play this card out now. So you know what she does? This is how petty this grown woman is. She goes on social media to try and shame her son for doing the right thing. The same thing, might I add, she raised him to do. How that makes sense, way? Somebody made that. And people were actually cussing the son out
Of course they were. Of
for
course
doing
they
what
were.
I
he
mean,
raised
let's not forget.
to
Let's not
do. My
forget. Dr.
God.
Dre's daughter shamed him for not taking care of her at 30 something years old.
Oh my God. 30 odd. This man spent how much money
Hold
finding.
on, hold on, hold on. Don't forget, he only stopped giving her money for about 6 to 8 months when the story came out.
Hold on. And then I'm upon
He
this
was
and laugh.
giving her hundreds of thousands per month prior to
Wasn't
that.
Wasn't she pregnant with somebody else's kid? And she pretty much a mind she and the pitney after a while?
No man, that's a different story. Dr. Dre's daughter had 2 kids and they were staying with a friend, I think.
Oh, okay.
But she was living in a rental car that she used to drive Uber.
Mm-hmm.
And he had stopped giving her money for maybe 6 months or more. Even though he was giving her basically 1 year's salary per month or more.
Mm-hmm.
The average salary in the US is 48 or 49,000 a year.
1,000.
Yeah, 49,000 a year. She was getting
Yeah.
either that or more per month.
And her father was still giving her money different from that.
Yep.
So I would consider a woman
And
crazy.
he cut her off for less than a year, and my G was broke. Girlfriend was broke and living in a rental car. And I mean, she's also a woman, so you don't know. So the feminism movement pick up for her as well.
By the way, people, try for situation, We're talking about a Grammy, well award, how much award, different type of award, producer and artist. You understand what we're trying to say? This man is also an entrepreneur, pinnacle of hustle and make money for black people. You understand me? So out of nowhere, now the man's a terrible father for stop minding a 30-something-year-old. If any man did ever make it a 30 odd and a mother mind him, oh my God, the internet would have destroyed that man. He would have been torn to pieces for having a caring mommy. Yeah? And if she cut him off, good riddance. Long time if I cut him off. He's a grown
Then
ass.
wait, etc., etc.
I don't know what about him. Should think about him and grateful. You should think about you in your moments of plight. him wrong and him this and him that and him devil knows what and
He should have invested his money and done something for himself. He's too lazy. He's useless. He's not a man, etc., etc.
you know, but
But just because it was a female.
Yeah, but understand this, yo. Try to understand, yo. I'm praying as time goes on, more real male role models will step forward. By the way, let this be aware, positive male role models. Let me put that emphasis on the word positive because people have this misconception say just because a man makes money, that does not mean he's positive. Scumbags make millions every day, billions every couple of years, and they're evil to the core, but them rich. So just because a man
I think we said this before. Having money increases your wealth, but not your value.
Exactly.
If you're a rapist and you're a millionaire, you're not a high value man. You're just a rich rapist.
You're a rapist. You're just a rich rapist.
Cosby.
Such man fall into that category, right?
Jeffrey Epstein.
Bill Cosby. I'm sorry.
No,
apologies.
Jesus fucking Christ, you too. I was talking about such other man. Such man.
Oh, Kelly.
Dario,
what's going on with my allergies tonight?
Not about Mr. Tate, sir.
Harvey Weinstein. Oh God.
You know what? Yo, we can pull up at the red card for 2023. I don't think we've had one.
Sure.
I can't get red card for speaking facts, sir.
Sure, but you need to understand.
Allergies.
Understand what is YouTube, sir. I also take that into consideration.
No, this is because of YouTube. Me ask for the red card. It's just because there is.
Hold on.
What?
Pause.
What?
How is Andrew Tate a rapist?
Huh?
How is Andrew Tate a rapist?
You mean how?
Who did he rape?
Huh? What do you think he got locked up for?
Hold on, but the last two allegations were just allegations. One of them was a chick who was cheating on her boyfriend and lied that he was keeping her hostage. And the video camera showed that she was taking the pizza orders and bringing them inside. The second one was also a hoax.
Yeah, you read the entire thing of what he was being charged for, right?
Yeah, but they didn't find anything.
You realize he's still locked up right now, right? You remember all the receipts and what Abba and Preacher read off and me go as far for even make sure so me get the full documentation of what this man get.
Do they have any concrete proof as yet?
No, go just come and charge him like that because they don't want to look like a bunch of clowns. But this is like, all right, this is like equivalent of a man that say, oh, Mason Greenwood wasn't charged for the crime he did, so he's not guilty.
But I mean, we still have to word it properly and say alleged. Especially
no,
since
I'm not wording anything properly. What is YouTube going to do? Copyright strike me again? I don't give a fuck.
Especially since the police have blundered twice and it just seemed like a hoax. So,
well, we are not the police, and we definitely
it's not like with R. Kelly when women are coming forward. So,
and here he goes again, fourth time in R. Kelly. This isn't going to be a fourth time for Mr. Dowie here.
Okay, it's not like with Harvey Weinstein, people coming forward.
And he's mentioned Mr. Weinstein again. Wonderful.
I forgot. I was going to mention the other one, but I haven't finished watching House of Cards just yet. So.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
Or Terry Cruz's manager, old manager.
Any more things we need to get back at this?
What would I say? This should be interesting. So, Ikara again, that girl from McCall again, Jamaica. I am not, the type for us to say, should we get this and that? And like I said, I believe this is a societal problem. We need to be straightforward and just call it what it is. We need to stop pretending like mental issues and them thing there. This is not just because of PTSD. We are talking about the whole of them because we as Jamaicans, we have this taboo stigma. You say, boy, that brother that's sick with him head. No man, no man. Yeah, so my brother sick. We all know your brother sick. You know your brother sick, boy. This inherent fear. So people are gonna judge we. Are you serious? Yeah. Acknowledge it for what it is, you understand me? So that me I try to say we need to really think about this. You understand me? A lot of people keep ignoring it. We find a way around it. We pretend like say, oh, you know, if we just imagine it away, it will not bother we. It will. It has and it always will. For every time when I hear some brutal story about a man stab up him sister and all are pitting them to death for every little money way more mental issues. When a man come home and snap and kill him girlfriend and our lover just so mental issues. Yo, there's a saying in Jamaica what we ignore called what's a mad people in a clean clothes. Yeah?
Bro,
Mad people in a clean clothes.
bro, when I went through my ordeal,
Yo,
I'm just really glad the dude didn't snap and shoot first and ask questions never.
I'm saying, understand these people. This also about man and woman. Nobody is above losing them shit. Yeah?
Yeah, remember,
What?
I know during COVID, the chick had drove to I think Walmart or some store
Mm-hmm.
and ran over her boyfriend because he was out there with another woman.
Oh, yo.
It's less likely for a woman to do it, but it is not. The chance is not zero. It's never
We,
Hold
zero.
on.
hold on. We're not talking about less likely. Hold on. Yes. So we just have glass over the fact say, oh, the story about the JDF military woman who literally did have a drone and watch her man. I asked which part him there, and he never tell her, and she comes and tell him exactly which part the man there, and the man look up and see the drone. Huh?
Again, it's less likely, but it's not zero.
Bad man, listen to me. Me know say me love my Jamaican woman them, but you women are fucking crazy.
Nah, Mondo.
Trust me, I know,
Nah,
Doc.
nah,
Remember,
man.
stories.
You
Listen,
can't say that.
Bradshaw, listen to me. Listen,
That's like
no,
a
no, no. I
bad
don't
man
want to hear
like
Bradshaw.
that.
No, hold on. No. I don't want Bradshaw argue. I don't want Bradshaw put no comment to it about no. Because Bradshaw not there here where we experience this shit 24/7. Yes, if it's
Bradshaw, you
there, that's
remember
my
my story
point.
when I came home to you, when I came home late that night and I had to call and explain to you guys why I got
Mm-hmm.
home so late,
Yeah. Believe so.
why I couldn't stop laughing. It was only a few months ago, my good sir.
Care to refresh us and the audience while you're at it? You know, you know.
I don't really talk, I'm not ready to talk about it on a recorded podcast
Ah,
just but
I got you. I got you. I got you.
All I will say in regards to that,
but
all I will say in regards to that is that Dario is still pissed. That's all I will say.
very much. No, I even saw something on Facebook the other day. Like it's a more common thing than we realize. Just that again, we as men don't talk,
Mm-hmm.
but it's
Sure.
way more common than you think. Because I mean, as it relates to cheating, guys, my first issue with cheating has always been my say. It's far statistically, it is far less likely for a woman to to come kill the other woman. If anything, there might be a verbal confrontation, there might be
Mm-hmm.
physical confrontation, but there's rarely death.
Yeah.
On the other hand, though, with the men, it's
Mm-hmm.
definitely going to get physical. It's a higher probability of getting physical and leading to death because we're men. And what if I can't? What? And the worst part is, in a lot of these stories, the guys, the side men, don't know that they're side men.
Mm.
That's something that I found to be a reoccurring theme. Side men genuinely don't know that they are side men.
Mm.
It happened
No, but yeah, yeah. I mean, no, guys.
in the story that I saw on the internet. Dude, his uncle introduced him to the young lady. And he was talking to her like a week. He's over her place now, but he had his thing on him. So they're talking, kissing, touching, and then her phone rings. Her phone was ringing the entire time, and she had it face down, and she was ignoring the call. It's like, yo, you sure you don't want to answer? Might be serious, emergency, blah blah blah. At some point, she decides to answer. Her quote unquote ex. She's like, and she answers. Why don't you answer your phone? Like, I'm busy. And who you with? It's like, I'm alone. And my G is like, if this is your ex, why you have to be lying? What's going on right now? Why is he so demanding? And I think at one point she said, one point the guy asks, all right, so if you're home alone, open the door. He knocks, doom, doom, doom. So my G takes out his firearm, cocks it, one in the chamber, moves the safety, and puts it to the front of his waist. He has it in his hand. He's like, okay, let's go to the door. Girlfriend, and you know what girlfriend said? Why do you have that in my house?
Wow.
He was outside with two of his friends. And the first thing she asked, why do you have a gun in my house? What? My G, what? I say, not my G, my girl, what? So she opens the door and he sees the three guys and they step through and they see him. And the man he has his gun and he's looking at them like, yo, bro, get out of my way and please speak to your woman. Don't want any trouble. And that's how he left. What if this guy didn't have his burner on him?
Oh yeah. He'd be hear him there on the news. And that's the next thing to me not understand, yeah. One time when man realize a woman I get them bun, you be do the man thing and walk out or run or girl come out of my place. Yeah, girls really, yo, you man, come out of my place too. You don't put your hand on the man or the woman you have the issue with. But boy, man, them get so emotional now. My beat him, my
That's the thing. It's always
body
the waste man them.
the fuck?
It's always the waste man. Fam, I have text messages in my phone. Well, voice notes rather in my phone. From when I was an unwilling participant in a side nigga role.
But yeah, man.
Like it's just disgusting.
Well,
one love from the controversial topics crew.
I just got voice notes in my phone, and I don't know this number from Adams. Alone yelling.
Bad man, stay away from woman.
And the worst part is this dude is almost 60. Dating a chick half his age.
I mean, age is just a number in Jamaica after all.
Fam, you're almost dead and you're worrying about a chick who's the same age as you.
No, but I'm right though. Oh, the fuck almost right. Hold on, let me ask you a serious question, Doc.
Yeah, but ask a serious question, my man. Just wait a minute.
You know, a man nature can keep going like a ass. After a certain age, just start declining the rest. At age 16, nothing time to get one solid broke.
At some point.
Hear him. Damn right.
And the worst part, I legit asked this chick on several occasions, do you have a crazy ex? Do you have a sneaky link? Do you another boyfriend? Am I a side piece? Do you have another side piece? Do I need to watch my back? Just let me know what I'm getting into. Let me know what role I'm signing up for, etc., etc.
Any options, yo? Do I want to trade? Or, go on with your business, just a minute time for that?
At least give me the option.
Give me the option.
I was a bit more careful.
I agree.
Bro, like I was boyfriend.
Mm.
I was still on guard,
Mm-hmm.
but I wouldn't have been as casual.
Mm-hmm. Understand this, Rasta. I know relationships.
My cousin was actually in a worse situation, you know. He was talking to this chick and
man
her husband died.
Man. She have more than one man from the Rastas rotate. She have a young boy, she have a old boy to pay the bills them. She probably have a cute boy fun check up par. You might be the sensitive guy. Yo, woman different nowadays the Rasta. I like one time,
Well, no.
Probably you was just a role, yeah, you was
he was I think early 20s at the time. She was like mid 30s. And said her husband died.
Wow.
At my cousin's and them they're talking and she's like, yo, they were talking for months. She's like, yo, you're the first man I've spoken to and really connected. Because she's attractive. So not a guys have approached her, but she's like, yo, you're the first man I've really just connected with, etc. And, this is like getting to my cousin's head. And he does genuinely like her and whatever. So after talking over the phone, they meet up. Because it's now inches deep in round 2. They're upstairs, and the windows open, and he can hear like the gate open downstairs and a car driving in. So he's like, "Yo, you're expecting family? Like, who's coming over?" And she didn't hear it.
What the millions,
He's
man?
asking, what you mean? Like, there's someone driving inside your house. She's like, "Oh shit, it's my husband." Because she's now grabbing my cousin's stuff and trying to get it inside. He's sitting there, puzzled as to why a ghost is driving into her house. And he genuinely thought a ghost was driving in. And then his brain started to process and he realized she was lying the whole time.
All right. Yo, I'm not see nothing if I don't want to know I'm see nothing, Say out, man. Say out. I'm blind if I don't want, I'm blind. Shoot. Yo, I'm telling you this much. You see, I'm going to say, all right. But all right, I'm not say pan here. Me will talk after this.
Oh, yes. Because another out-of-pocket segment on controversial topic, that's what's going to get us defunded, huh?
Man? Yo, I'm not tell you. You see, I buy some other views, I get some of that blasted revenue. Yeah, but anyhow, moving forward. This right now, this is just the building phase, and may I be honest with you, it's a lot of work. I mean, some people take years before them finally bust on this bitch. I'm like, wow.
I might want to take one video still.
True.
One
viral video.
One video for find the right target audience and then boom.
Explode, but I mean, as
I think where we have probably gone wrong is that we started this shit when every single noob and alpha dumbass started doing this shit as well. And the algorithm just go straight to. Brother, I will go on here and say it. I will go on here and say this.
Looking upon it now, a lot of the people who are even interested in this content, most of them are fizzle out if you pay attention.
Yeah, because
from Kevin Samuels got drop out, maybe honest with you, he was one of the major linchpin of this thing. Yeah. When he passed, a whole lot of people. Even he said so. So nobody people can't really survive with
the whole red pill movement, because they have so much idiot in the red pill movement, it just takes away from the whole big, large message what the money man try to send.
It becomes an ego trip for a lot of them. And they misinterpret what all of this was originally about. You're trying to help men make better.
All them they are doing destroy both men and women.
It's not supposed hold on. The original message was not supposed to make men hate women, But then realize that there was a subsection of men who actually burnt by women, and some of them they reopened old scars. I'm gonna be honest with you. A few of them did somewhat did open when we just start consume the content, but then, you know, my mental maturity is like, wait a minute, how old am I again? Think about that. How old am I again?
It's not even that.
How am
It's
I
like
freaking?
you would think that most of the men who are butthurt would be like some guys where like they just start out with them relationship bullshit, but some 40-year-old, 30-year-old men fail in relationships time and time again talking about these bitches ain't shit. Motherfucker, have you seen yourself in the mirror?
That and again, I say this to anybody. You say if you're in shape and like you're the wrong woman, you tell me say no woman, like no woman to find
Okay.
interesting.
I find
Listen,
that hard to believe.
some guys
I
have
find that,
broke, or some
You're looking
guys have
good.
escaped. Hold
And
on,
by
hold
the
on.
way,
Jeremy Holloway was reviewing a video from Fresh and Fit,
yeah.
and you know there was some validity to what Myron was saying about you need to have a certain amount of money to get certain woman or whatever. But I mean, at the same time, um, Jeremy was saying, yo, he was still getting women even when he was broke.
yo,
Yeah.
the whole money thing doesn't add up. You know why I know the whole money thing doesn't add up?
Yeah, because of
Dario, no, hold on, no. Dario,
yes,
we just have to look for our own backyard in the group of people that we know.
true.
How much of people that we know have money and yet still I have seen these hombres. Some woman when me see them pull, me have to look, my mouth have left with my wonder. God,
Hold on, no. Hold on there.
am I
Hold on
next?
there. Hold on. Let me do you one better. You have a ugly youth, man, know. Everybody know him ugly, right? Them man, yeah. If a face and a face. And yet, the woman them will normally come check him on the corner is at least a 7 or higher. Ugly like sin or Rasta. It's not like say him fit or anything. Brother man, he has the gift of gab for those who understand what that terminology means. I met a youth similar like that in a UA. He meet in an accident and his face completely messed up. You understand me? And you see the girl where him we are par with him woman, she have a ass what make Serena say she kinda jealous. Yeah man. And the man face gone. You hear me? The man face gone. But what? The man fresh. The man looking good and the man know to talk. And pull one of the baddest bitch in the school. You understand me I try to say? And she come and she walk and she could pass every man and wrap around on her man and then they are playing and we were playing Pokemon Go by the way. Yes. He pulled up with his B to play Pokemon Go. I wanted to stop them at UA. Oh my god. It's not one or two nights stop and she come there to and do the same thing again. Some man that say I show off, but I don't think so. Them give a list of some of the girl that man has ever dated. And an ugly girl him David. And again, him is not a face boy. Gift of gab. And smelling fucking clean for some man. Bumbuckler. Some man they have not basic hygiene. I mean I get it. Where you see like all right, you're out in public, man, at work. All right, maybe get blind about work. Even though that's not an excuse. It's work. You sweat a lot. Fine. It's work. You're there, you finally out your work clothes. Come on, fam. Put on roll on. Shit, a little axe now gonna fucking kill you. Damn, son. I don't think I'm asking for much. I think axe gone down to like $1 up here. Shit, $2. If it's so much for your axe, I think axe spray now. Shoot, at one point I thought it was discontinued. That's how much you even see the commercials no more. But them break it down to a department store, half brand store like Family Dollar and Dollar General and get them like in a bulk and sell them cheap. So a man can't tell me say him can't afford to smell like a decent human fucking being.
Mhm.
And oh my God, yo, for wash clothes up here don't cost more than $5. To some people,
Wash what?
majority $5 can wash your clothes and dry them.
Mhm.
You understand me? And you all you need to just fold them off your bag and just pack your bag and you use that your clothes and for whatever period of time, so much day, whatever. You get what me I try to say. But people really don't have a damn excuse. So again, smell like a human being when you're up on the road, Rasta. Brush your fucking teeth. I mean, come on, man. Come on. Come on, Sway. Let me make it look so. No people that say, boy, Andre, you're harsh, but I mean, am I though? Yo, I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't feel no way, right? You know one of the main problem when going to Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournaments turned out to be?
Mm-hmm.
Hygiene. These are grown men. Hygiene. You have some man smell like them, they've been in a basement or roll around that dumpster for days. Shit, yo, like yo, you tell me you smell yourself before you come at the tournament? Like none of your friends them couldn't say, yo, Andre, maybe you might go and change your shirt there. Dip yourself in a little water.
Some deodorant.
Bleach for your skin too. My strip of a layer the black because you never so black. You understand me? I try to come on, fam. You're not a real friend if you met that man jump in your vehicle. All that taxi man is a wicked bitch. Come on, my vehicle, boss. You stink. No, Dan. Me don't need the money that bad. No, Dan. So you're going to be here and come back. All right, fine. Take a next taxi. That shame should have fixed your backside mindset. But, oh my God. And remember, this is internationally. This is not just Jamaica at the time. It's an international problem. The man them stink. Come on, fam. And it's man like that blame woman if you don't want to talk to them. Are you serious? I mean, I'm a nerd. I'm also a jack technically. So I mean, I have best of both worlds. And quite frankly, son, don't do that to women. Don't do that. You smell clean. You look decent. You try your best, right? You wash your chin. You put on roll on. You change your drawers. Clean people shit. Come on, fam. Yeah, I'm saying no girl ain't and I'm not just saying, oh, just getting fresh and you'll automatically get a girl. I'm not just saying that, but smelling clean and actually put on decent smelling things might actually make a girl even listen to what you have to say. That's always the first step. But come on, fam. First impression last. And you're trying to attract this woman. You're trying to sleep or potentially be with this woman. Your first impression is supposed to blow her socks off. Like, Ross, where they smell nice, eh? You understand me? Even if look too good in my face, well, at least him can dress. Those things matter. Yes. Yes. Me know woman say, yo, me not tell lie. Him ugly like sin. But him can put himself together. And because she know him ugly, he will always make she look good. She bring him off. It's a win-win. It's a win-win. But again, every man is own rasta. She not afraid. Time no say, well, I understand the man them nowadays, yo. Bunch of closet trolls that don't want to be realistic with themselves. You want a woman for love and respect and honor all them fuckery there. And you don't even fucking understand the core principle of what it take just to attract a female rasta. Not even there with that. Just attract her. We don't even know that shit. But yet you want a woman to be submissive and do all this love. Yeah, man, big up love. Yeah, man. All them lovely things there for you, but yet you don't understand how to make she even feel comfortable around you like that. Yo, I'm tell a man and I say, yo, I say, me can do something what I know so unfortunate, not for the music can do. Me can sexually refrain myself from want of sex. Yeah, days, weeks, even if I go out, if my mind they were dep on a project. Me can completely blank myself from sex. So my wife have literally asked me if me have a woman by the side or something. No. That's why, you know, see me. Huh? Oh, my mind, yo, I've been focusing on this work and whatever. And she don't want to hear that. She don't want to hear that at that point in time. But yes, gentlemen, you're not supposed to have enough sexual discipline. And that, again, no male role model, Rasta. No positive male role models. And it kind of break my heart because I guess my generation was the last one to get all of the good fucking male role models and then. Cause what left? Man I wear dress. Man I tell you say I'm all man of fucking phobia because I don't believe my son should wear a dress and call himself Sharonda because some psycho teacher tell him say it's okay to be a girl. And I'm considered toxic. I'm misogynistic. You know, I hate women. My daddy didn't love me. You know, all the problems of the world, you know, me caused them. Because me not embrace a bullshit ideology that I've never seen fucking work. But just out of the blue, because you feel it, me must embrace it, right? So if I see my daughter do something wrong, just because I must empower her, I must keep quiet and make she damage herself. Yeah. Yo, if this is what them say, society should shun in masculinity, I'd rather be this. I'm sorry. I can't see myself being that pussy boy. Like when I try push. My sons, when we get them, will never be that. Long as me a blow breath. Sorry. And I honestly, I want to when my son step to our next man daughter, I want the man say backside whether no some man like this still exists. Real men. Come on, man. This should be something we should be proud of. Not critique and criticize. Masculine men are needed. We need men who can stand up in the court and not bitch that things aren't going their way. So fucking what? Oh my God. It breaks my fucking heart. I don't care. And this rant goes on and on. Fuck you if you have a problem with this shit. First off, to anybody who have a problem with what me I say right now, fuck you. Sorry. And they call me all misogynistic, all man and fucker, no one call me. I don't give a fuck. Right now, there's a crisis of masculinity, and people keep fucking dodging this shit like, oh, it's all in my head or some shit. Having simple conversation with black men up here is almost like, you don't know, it's like Russian roulette. You don't know what the fuck you're about to, you know? And you understand me? So, and you don't know who have gone from who. You understand me? So, again, Russian roulette. Because some of them were raised by women. And some of them will never have a real masculine figure. So he's a male bitch you chat to. That breaks my heart, yo. I didn't think it was this bad. Like I really didn't think it was this bad till I got here. And now me a fret because I say, yo, me raise my daughter right now. She sift through all of these chameleon men, cause enough of them did it too. Yes. Just like them say them call a woman them chameleon. There's a man who pretend to be men. Until you test them manhood and not for them fail, flying. So, and again, a man can only pretend for so long. Anybody can pretend for only so long. If the right questions are asked, they fold quicker than you think. No time for this shit, yo. And quite frankly, when people look at me and say, oh, I might see massage or whatever the fuck you want to call it, I have to be a part of my daughter's life, and especially when it comes to marriage. But not talk about her love life, you understand me? She be with what she want, but understand this. Me I want her and explain to her what it means when what a man values. If she decides to go down that road after me, don't tell her this is for her business, rest not my one. But understand this. Me, I will teach her what men want or value in a woman. I have to. I have to, because it to talk. This never used to be taboo. Mothers used to teach this to their daughters. There's a level of expectation and like a level of realization as well. You understand me? When mothers used to ask, yo, what going on with so and so? Oh, everything good in the bedroom? Mothers used to ask their daughters those questions. And they used to encourage the daughters to actually fuck their husbands. Not, not keep it from him. That shit gone. All the, oh, you can do bad all by yourself. Says the mother who doesn't have a man. And I can encourage you to leave your own too. But why didn't I say that? May hate woman down. After all of that, somebody out there will say, I hate women with after everything we just said. But rational thought has left the building, ladies and gentlemen. Breaks my heart. I say rational thinking has left the building nowadays, unfortunately. Can't believe it. But yeah, that's me. I'm sorry. I sorry I went on so long, but you know,
Yeah.
a little of a feel, because I actually want my daughter to find actually a decent man up here if possible. I know this is way, way in the future, but I mean, at the current state of things, men are getting more feminized as the years go by. And again, I said the great reset is going to happen, and yeah, for there, God's willing, please, I'm gonna live long, long life, please. I would like to be here with your pick. Oh my God, Cap. I will say there's a lot of chameleons out there. Man who pretend to them a man and them is not. Mm. Yeah. Anyway, such is life. One more thing was certain about me, I tell her to her face. Don't be no baby mother. No matter what you do, you never accept that title. A man don't put a ring as in a wedding ring, not an engagement ring. A wedding ring first on your finger. Do not bring no man's child to full term. A man might call me harsh and cold and whatever the frig. And no. No. Parents used to be parents for a reason. Oh, times change, times change. And I'll ask this question for anybody who have that level of reason. Has times gotten better in the last few years? Or have they gotten worse? If you can say that objectively, say yes, things have gotten better, but you burn in hell. Whoever says you burn in hell, and I mean that. Scares me, yo. Scares me a lot. Niggas being bitches or bitches being niggas, yo. Hell, Dario, you cut me, even finish that other story there. Lady, I call me Chubby Cham Bama, Big Papa. I'm like, what the? Again, it felt like I was a chocolate bitch. Yo, the girl deal with me like he's a man, I look a woman. She turn on the charm to it. I'm like, yo, the fuck? Is that right? But yeah. She tell me that she's from New York, and I was like, oh, so that explains a lot. And she said, what I mean? I said, exactly what I just said. I said, B, you come at me very strong. Oh, really? So we end up converse, and she realized what me I said to her. I am good. Yep, I am good. I don't even want a girl from New York. I'm sorry. No offense. But that one was just too manly, yo. I felt like a girl being that a man I look a girl. That was a chick. Didn't feel nice. A woman I look at doctor. I'm curious, my boy.
Yeah, but honestly, the way them do it, well, the way them do it, honestly, it's not that it's a turn off. It's just so unexpected sometimes. Like yeah, some of them were actually smooth with it. Like they say some things where you know, so you would have said, but then you have real pushy forward ones where you just know, say, yo, this is gonna be a problem. This is going to be a real issue. And then after that, yo, bro, but after that, I said, look, I don't know how, but I've been stalked by women too much that it is very terrifying. I find it disbelieving that people make it seem as if say, oh, a man alone can't stalk. Bad man, bad
Who
man,
said that nonsense?
bad man.
Who said that nonsense? You're beaten. You're proper asking too.
Bad man. When a woman start, oh, she's obsessed with you. I don't take that shit lightly anymore. Sorry. That shit is extremely scary.
Oh, yeah, why you so obsessed? Me, I'm good. Quite
Like,
frankly, this is why I'm kind of ease up over there. I've been the too friendly kind of guy because you don't know who you're being
so
friendly with.
then all of the Bradshaw that reached me that work for me, I'm new supervisor. I go talk about when I girl in part my team, I talk about how me not talk to people. I just look on her like Friday gone, yesterday. And I make four look on her and I say nothing good can come of this conversation. Like, me just can't see it say, yo, there's something about you. Just I tell me, I say, yes.
One. Red flags are go off in your head.
Yeah, man. This I say, oh, me not, even if she's a good person, this I say, nope, me don't want no part time. Nope.
Yep. Go on about your business. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so good are you there?
Man, go and sleep.
Wow.
You know, for when the man go sleep.
Sure. You're not play. I guess the only good thing about tomorrow is that I get to sleep in because I have work like 3 in the afternoon to like 10 at night. So
Well,
yeah.
still have my weekends I'm off.
Wow, that's great.
But most of that, but you
Mm-hmm.
know, I find it very hilarious that the minute I go back into the office, I'm getting jumped. And I don't mean jumped by niggas. I'm getting jumped by females. Twins at that. I'm like,
Life is good.
interesting.
Life is good. Menage to anyone?
Oh, dear brethren, friends. I love it. I love it here.
Yes, yes. Good stuff. Good stuff.
But yeah, people, you know, this is us back at it again. As usual, we're still trying to, you know, upgrade our platform, but it seems the good old Skype is just here to stay for the time being.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, in our light of all this darkness that has plagued our world for the last, what, century, there is a light at the end of the tunnel if we want it, you know. Keyword if we want it. I just wonder if humanity actually wants peace. Because I don't think we do as a general collective. Too many times we've gotten the door to peace and violence is chosen. Well, according to some man on this program too, violence is the question and the answer is yes. I mean, he's not wrong, but he ain't right either. But you know, I still believe that the black race can strive to be what they are supposed to be. Still believe men and women, if they actually fucking knew what they both wanted, they wouldn't fucking be in the mess that they're both in. So,
And I said I also agree. And I said this too. I will be here and I will not stop preaching for black love
yep.
again. I will call a Blacktivist before, and I honestly believe I took it to heart because, quite frankly, I am pro-black till the day I drop. I will always be for black people, black race, black communities, black legacy, black unity. How blacks should have been done correctly. I am all for that. When all black man can unite with black man and actually own a solid piece of the pie, like put all of that money we wasted on rubbish back into black owned business. Build yourself up, build your own companies, do exactly what every other race do and have been doing for centuries now. Why? And again, I want the results at the end of the day. Sick and tired of this, yo. And can break my heart because I say certain things like this. So normally people start come to them senses when I've read major tragedies. Mm. But yeah, let's say no,
Yeah.
doctor. Mm.
I just say, I agree with all your points, them. I agree with all
Mm.
your points, them. But we can only hope. But
Yeah.
as always, controversial topics, family. This is our ending of this podcast. Always a pleasure here. Dario has gone to sleep. Either I'm going to sleep or I'm going to sleep on the people in data, whichever he chooses. When he hears this, he's going to want to kill me, but I'm all here for it. Thank you again
And
for all the
like,
likes and
share, subscribe. Please subscribe and like. Show
yeah.
YouTube channel like
Really
this.
liking
What
how the
I would like
Facebook
to
group is now active now that we are not actively sending anything. Might be
do.
have to just start ignore them more often, Bradshaw. But hey,
Yep.
like it here. But I
Yeah.
believe we will find a topic to speak on. Oh, and just before I do cut off, Fast and Furious needs to die. That is all. Anyways,
Yeah, I
ladies and
agree.
gentlemen,
I
enjoy the rest
agree.
of
I'm
your night.
sorry. I agree. Come
No,
on, yo.
I'm not sorry. I
Don't
agree,
do this
Russia,
now.
because I fail to see. All right. Let me just unpack this trailer here with some modicum of sense. Right, cool?
Mm-hmm.
So, Fast Five, they stole a vault, and all of a sudden, no. Reyes has a underling son, brother, whatever the hell you want to call it, that was a part of the operation. And now he wants revenge for his family. Rightfully so,
Mm-hmm.
But again, none of us give a fuck about Reyes, right? This is the
Yep.
same shit they tried to pull when they introduced Dom's little brother. You don't speak about him, you don't give references to him. Why should we care?
Mm-hmm.
So all of a sudden, no. The worst part about it? I'm actively rooting against the Fast family for this one. You want to know why?
Damn.
No, you want to know why? They have
But
actively become the bad guys of their own series. Cause think about it like this, Zine.
mm-hmm.
They stole that vault in 5. Cool. They were doing it for their freedom. Fast 6. They did not have to do all that bullshit. You want to know why they did it? Because Letty was alive.
Mm.
Like, I get that she was alive, but your entire group just agrees to it just because. All right, cool. Maybe their loyalty is that big. But then by Fast 7, I didn't really have a problem with 6 and 7 to all that, despite how I saw now. Because it
Mm-hmm.
made sense to me that, yes, Owen Shaw mentioned he had a big brother. But the problem that arises from that is that the car that killed Han was just a random standby driver originally. And then all of a sudden now, Deckard Shaw is the one who rammed it. It does not make no sense. At that point, and then because Jason Statham is such a talented actor, like he makes the whole bad guy antagonist work, but it just doesn't work effectively how you would have wanted. Good movie nonetheless, no. Despite how stupid it is at times, but good movie nonetheless. When them start losing me now, a Fate of the Furious and the one with John Cena. It's just so nonsensical. So even if them say all this time, every bullshit that they've done has been because of one woman, one bitch, because she's a
Mm-hmm.
technological terrorist.
Interesting.
I don't bite that one woman has that much power over all the governments of the world. Like I really don't bite.
Yeah.
I honestly just can't bite. And then the storyline with damn little brother just pisses me off to no end. You motherfuckers had so much opportunity. You could have mentioned his name from Fast and Furious 4 when Dam just got back. But no, because John Cena is high profile, John Cena won't be a side character. Oh, he's Dom's little brother. Fuck out of here with that bullshit, man.
Exactly.
I know when to come back with this bullshit and Jason Momoa decides he wants to be a part of the bullshit for the party. And is it anyone that doing the Rock Johnson has not decided to partake in this shit? Because him no way to go. Just like the recent Teen Wolf movie where we know enough people are cuss about it. Honestly, I just watched it for the whole trailer just to see how bad they were. And honestly, I didn't think Jeff Davis could fuck it up that bad, but he did. Every rule that he made in the original series was broken in one movie. All of a sudden, now the Nogitsune, the evil kitsune, is now part kitsune and werewolf. But yet still stated by the data books of Teen Wolf, you can't be two supernatural creatures at once.
Interesting.
Oh, these creators, they crap me up every time. But hey, that's just my little mini rant, you know. I still watched the movie, I still enjoyed it. It was still bullshit in it, but you know, I'm just a guy watching shows, just enjoying it for what it is, you know. I'm not here complaining and bitching about it like everybody else. But you know, that's just me.
Yes, good stuff. Good stuff.
But you know, that's it from me. Anything else you wish to add, Bradshaw? Or that's all from you as well.
Yes, that's it.
Right, well, folks, take care of yourself. I'm not sure what we will be covering next time we do record. I hope we can finally find something lighthearted to talk about. Yeah. Oh, I know what we can talk about. Record of Ragnarok. Actually, I started watching it like the other day. Oh. But I'll tell you a lie. It's the most accurate portrait I've ever gotten of all the gods. Deadass. And I'm going to say this is probably one of the only active time I've actively rooted for humanity against someone else in a show. Like Batman when Adam was beating the absolute shit out of Zeus. I have never been more overjoyed.
I was cheering to Monaco. I was cheering to.
But you know what pissed me off the most, Bradshaw? You know what pissed me off the most? The man's still dead. That's what pissed me off. He won that fight, no holds barred, and these assholes still get Zeus to win. I was like, you motherfucking dick riders. Adam planted this man with a punch so hard. The man face full up the whole ground. This man was so determined to win. The man consciousness start fight. And I still make Zeus beat him. Yo, fuck out of here with that, yeah, man. But anyways, that's it from us. Do take care, stay safe, and people love one another because hate goes a long way.